Hey, hello everyone. Namaskar. Today's topic is a seat utilization. So we will calculate how do we calculate the seat utilization in the two scenarios. Scenario one, when it is a BAU days, everybody working from office, and the second is if you have a work from home options also available. So how do you do that? Now, in the BAU situation, you look at the peak day when you're staffing the maximum headcount in office after the week off, and then you look at what is for that particular day when you staff these people into the various shift during the overlapping window, which is your maximum headcount coming. So let's assume for a program where your headcount is around 300 and your maximum numbers comes to 180. So what is it tells us that you have a 60% of the staffs for the day schedules need seats during the overlapping intervals period. There are discussions where you can ignore the highest and look at the second highest as well. But let's say we take an example of the 60%, which is the highest interval. So for this scenario, we need 180 seats for 300 people scheduled. Now these 300 people scheduled is actually post excluding the week off. Let's assume there have been a 10% week off as well. So which means the headcount for the program is 330. Out of that you have scheduled 300 people and you have given 30 people as a week off, which is 10%. Out of the 300, then you would need 180 seats. Now, when I get to the 180 seats, it also does not factor that you will also have the absenteeism. Usually, you will also have an absenteeism when you are scheduling people. So out of these 180, if you further exclude a 10% out of this number, so you'll come to 162. So which means your SU's seat requirement is 330 divided by 162. Whatever the value it comes, correct? That is what your seat utilization number is. So calculate and let me know what is the seat utilization number for this scenario where my number of seats required is 162 and scheduled headcount is 300 and overall process headcount is 330. Scenario number 2, when there is an RTO happens. So for example, you are a 24/7 operations. And similar scenario on the 330, you are scheduling 300 headcount, but you are looking for people to come to office for 3 days. Now, because you have 330 headcount and you want everyone to come to office, one of the easiest way is you do 330 into because you have 7 days in a week and you are asking people to come 3 days. Anything greater than 3 days will lead to 100% seat requirement as per the first scenario. So you will do 3 divided by 7, which comes to around 42%, and then you will look into that out of the number which you are scheduling, which is 330, you will multiply 330 with the 42%, you'll get a number. That is the number of seats you minimum need to schedule people to come to office, and over and above this number, then you will apply a shrinkage on this, and then you will say, okay, I would need a Y number just to manage the people so that I ensure that everybody covers this number. So 330 into 42% gives you the number of 138.6. And then you also apply around the 10% absenteeism out of this number, and then you will come up to around 125 seats what you need if you want to cover everybody for 3 days in a week working from office. Yeah. And this scenario number 1 example which I gave, if you have 330 head count and you need 162 seats, your SUs become 2.03, whereas for this scenario where you need 124.7 seats, your seat utilization SU, which is called will become 2.64%. So that's all for today. Happy to take any questions on this. Please chime, and if you haven't subscribed my channel so far in the YouTube, do share, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.